Hey Clan TechTalk viewers, this is Dan. I'm demonstrating today the Apple Pencil on the new iPad mini. This is the iPad mini 6, and I have been looking all over the place for some way to sketch better on a digital medium. Back in the day, we had to use those Wacom tablets that had no display, so you're kind of drawing on the plastic surface and trying to look at the screen at what you're doing. Now with the advent of tablets 10 years later, still trying to find an interface where we can draw effectively in real time with a good app with good hardware response. And I've tried Windows tablets, Surface tablets, which are pretty good. I have fallen in love with the Apple Pencil and its intuitiveness. So I'm going to demonstrate some of the features. First and foremost, the Apple Pencil docks just on the side of your iPad. This is the iPad mini through a magnetic interface here, and this is actually the medium by which it also recharges. The Apple Pencil, if we go here into your settings, you can take a look at your Apple Pencil settings, and there's actually a simple way to use the Apple Pencil, and you can actually try Scribble here, that demonstrates how you can use this through iOS and through all the interfaces here. So we're going to try, we are going to write a few words. So you can see that even my sloppy handwriting looks okay. I mean, it's legible, but it's intuitive that the iOS can read it. So we can scratch things out by just scribbling over it. Whoop, about to try scribble. Yeah, let's go back to our delete. Okay. See, that didn't work, so let's just scribble that out. Hello. Let's try cursive. We're trying to see if I don't even know how to write cursive anymore. Yeah, that's pretty bad, right? Let's see. So we can scribble through, can select things, draw a line over the word, and circle to select it. Okay. Oh, circle. Yep. You can select things with circling, like that. Delete it, like that. Insert. Tap and hold. Tap and hold. Tap, hold. Tap, hold here. Tap, hold. Tap, tap, hold. Tap and hold. Tap and hold. Okay, that's less intuitive, right? Joining, you can just go down to join things together. Yeah, like that. Yep. Anyways, so that is its user interface in iOS here, which is really more intuitive than Windows, because Windows does not have kind of a universal platform to do this. So an advantage of using Pencil is that iOS kind of integrates this. Now, a couple of things. You can double tap on the pencil. It has a little bit of control here, and you can set that double tap to switch between the current tool and the eraser, or the last used ones, or show the color palette. So we'll keep it on the default, switching between the current tool and the eraser. And then looking at software, so one of the things that we have with our Adobe subscription is Adobe Fresco. And I just love this because the watercolor synthesis here is just amazing. It kind of bleeds, it's robust. You can see how responsive to even light touch this is. So this is kind of just light touch. If I want to bleed, I'll press harder. And you can see how the water really kind of bleeds out here. And I was just, just doing some fall theme colored picture here of a tree that I had started drawing just to see how the watercolors work here. And the harder you press, the more flow you have here. Let's say you want to thin this out a little bit. Bring back some water. We'll go down to our palette. Add some water back to this. See how the water kind of diffuses here. And let's say I made a mistake, so we're going to double tap. And you can erase. It's the eraser. Erase there. Erase the whole thing if we wanted to. There's too much green. Well, let's just erase it. Really intuitive. Go back to the tool. Tap there. Say we want some kind of yellowish highlights here. Oh, not purple. Let's go yellow. Down the trunk. Maybe a little bit of color here. Maybe a little bit of highlight there on this side here too. I feel like Bob Ross, right? Let's make it a little darker here, a little orange. Add back a little orange here. All right. Maybe we made it too light. So let's bleed a little bit of darker colors back on this side here. See how the watercolor just kind of flows down. Now obviously this also has to, be dependent on the software. It's not the pencil itself that makes everything here. You're going to need some good software that can simulate your drawing or your painting. Of course, Adobe is known for their tools. So the pencil itself is no frills. I mean, there's no moving parts. It's just a stick, charges by itself, attaches to the iPad, and has very good sensitivity. You can see even these light wisps, just light wisps that we're putting just the tiniest of pressure on. You can see going close up here. Wow, you can even see my pixels here. That even a little bit of pressure here. Get that to bleed a little bit there. Yeah, I'm not doing anything in particular, but again, this is highly responsive. I have the Surface Pro. I have actually the Surface Pro 8 with the new slim and haptic pen on order. But I've always wanted the ability to draw. And the nice thing about the iPad is that you can draw on the screen and only the pencil is interacting here with the screen, so you can rest your palm and whatnot and not cause all of the interface to go haywire. And that was a problem with Adobe, or not Adobe, but Corel Painter. Corel Painters oftentimes had troubles with that. Again, we can make some leaves, populate our branches here. Change our brush a little bit here. Well, I'll spare you all the details of me painting trees, but you get the gist of how intuitive, how right out of the box, easy to use this is, which is always my favorite thing about Apple. It's like there's no setup. It's just easy to use. There's never any compatibility issues. The performance isn't laggy. That was another thing about Painter that I used. It just took so much computational power that the poor Surface was always a couple milliseconds behind whatever you were doing. So it made it really hard to work with that, because if your real-time motions aren't reflected on the screen, then it's really hard to know what the heck you're painting, right? Not to say I really know what the heck I'm painting right now, but again, just demonstrating how this Apple Pencil, we can just scribble a little bit here. Scribble, 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 scribble. Doing some therapeutic watercolor here. All right, now it's gotten a little dark. Thin this out a little bit over here. Too much there. It's like adding water back right onto the canvas here. Bleed it out a little bit. And we're gonna have to bring in our darker colors again. We'll go back to some darker browns here. Give us some shape. Oh, probably diffused it too much with the water. I think it just remembers that there was water there. Yeah, look at that, just water smudge. Never claimed that I was a watercolor painter. I just wanted to try something out here. So maybe that's not my medium. But you get the picture, no pun intended. And we can always switch to something else. I mean, we got chisels, vector brushes, those are live paints. You know, we can paint. What else do we got? We have oil paints. Do an oil paint. Now we're going to mix mediums here. Yeah, there we go. Put some oil on top. Dab a little bit of oil into here. Get some of our colors back. Anyways, this is getting interesting. But anyways, this is the Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil is available from Apple, obviously, and is compatible with all of your iPads. This is the iPad mini that we're demonstrating on with Adobe Fresco. I like it a lot. Right out of the box, simple, easy to use. It does run a pretty penny though. This Apple Pencil, I think it's about 120 bucks here, but rechargeable. So at some point its battery may run out, but then again, so is the iPad and all of Apple's devices, right? So for what it's worth, it seems like a decent product right out of the box. Highly consider this platform if you like to draw, sketch. Very intuitive and can augment your user experience in iOS as well, since it's built in to the whole interface to be used integratively. Check out our other reviews. Sorry, the kids are coming in and out of the house right now. But check out our other reviews and demonstration of the iPad mini and some of my cool toys that I just acquired and how it performs compared to the iPad. I'll put it in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next Chan Clan video. In this case, a TechTalk demonstration of the Apple Pencil drawing on iOS using the iPad mini 6.